Welcome to Atlantic Tarot. This is the tarot forecast for Aquarius for the month of April, including late March 2026. So welcome, Aquarius. We are currently in the zodiac sign of Aries. So very much number one house. It is, number one zodiac sign, sorry. So we're talking here about lots of positive energy, lots of forward-moving energy, positivity all around. You're in your third house, which is the house of communication, siblings and neighbours. So let's see how that plays out for you. Housekeeping, like, subscribe and comment, please. Help grow the channel. Thank you very much. Okay, let's see where you are in your third house in the sign of Aries, Aquarius. Use that energy. We have the Devil. Major card. So the Devil is restriction in some part. In another part it talks about status, where you want to be, how you're going to get there. Restriction, obviously, maybe tied to something or overindulging in one particular area where you're sort of thinking, oh God, I need to, that's getting away from me. I need to sort of pull it in. And as we know, addiction can take all sorts of forms. It can be money, it can be food, smoking, drinking, drug use, all those things where we kind of need to keep a balance in our life. So balance to be kept here, Aquarius. And you may feel restriction coming in, but that's for a good reason, to sort of balance once again, that balance word. Okay, where you are right now. Two of Swords. There you go, straight up. Yeah, a blockage card. So a decision to make. It's not a massive one. It's just a day-to-day sort of routine-like decision. But you need to sort of make it in order to move on, and it's mind energy. So this corresponds really well with the Devil. So maybe there is something that you need to rein in order to move forward, clear your mind. It's going back and forth at the moment, and you can't seem to sort of take the next step. So you just need to take the next step physically and literally, and you will find things just flow. So from a blockage to a flow, just make that decision, Aquarius. And it is an air sign card, so therefore it's in your element of air. So yeah, you just need to make a decision to move forward. Let's find out why this has come in, the influencing card or the challenge. Ace of Swords, breakthrough card. So you've got this breakthrough coming through, so that should make it easier just to do it, because the aces always mean new beginnings. So it's like time to launch, in not so many words, just and having clarity to launch, so you can see how everything is with your mind's eye, and then you say, okay, I just need to decide. Make that physical decision to move forward and make the decision. And there you go. So very powerful two cards to start off with in your element of air, which is very compatible for you because that's where you dwell. You dwell in the element of air, of intellect and using your mind to get things done. Aquarius are very good at that, obviously. Let's look at the background and see what was going on in recent time and what still holds weight today. And we had the Eight of Pentacles, so work, new options or new potentials presenting themselves for you to move on to maybe a new part of your career, maybe starting something completely different and new that you've been waiting to do, and it's been sitting there, and you know you've got all the tools to do that and the experience moreover. So you just need to sort of make the decision. But this is really good. I call this the Master's Apprentice card. So it's almost like you already have direct experience, which is actually called Dharma. So we have Dharma and Karma. Dharma is like the direct experience. So once you have that, no one can take it away from you. It's like you've earned that. So you've earned this position to get to the 8, which is personal power as well. So just go ahead and do it. You've got everything you need in order to budge this to and have that clarity to go, right, this is for me, off I go. Communication, remember that you're in the 3rd house. So you've got to talk about it, you've got to make the effort, you've got to put it into motion. Recent influences, 6 of Cups, catching up with people or people just sort of appearing back in your life, calling you, texting you, communication once again coming through of people that you know you haven't heard from for a while. Easter's coming up at the end of this week, so it could be getting together with family and friends for this Christian celebration for those of you who are Christians. A really nice card though. It's also a past life card, so it talks about people from our heritage, people from who we grew up with, people who we spent formative years with, and moreover people who literally taught us lessons. So there's that sort of almost karmic soulmate bond with these people, and every now and again they may be just, yeah, they're there, but then they come back in. So this is what this card is, and this is really nice, especially in the house of communication. Siblings too, because there's a lot of karmic connection with siblings as well. Okay, let's see the lesson. And we have Page of Cups. So this can be children, but also it's the reignition of a love connection. Can be romantic or it can be just platonic, but it just sort of sparks. It's a spark that starts the fire that you kind of need at the moment with these connections that we're talking about this 4 weeks. So you're feeling like the seedling is going to become a sapling, it's going to become a tree, or whatever plant it is, it's going to grow with nurturing and feeding and nurturing. So it's a really nice card actually, and especially like with babies, children, babies particularly newborns, and then we look after them, we feed, they grow. It's amazing, and that's the same principle adopted to any connections that you may have just made, or can be to like soulmate connection that's just come in and you go, oh wow, God, that person. Often platonic, I must say, where you just gel with them, and it's kind of quite amazing really. You think, I just don't know this person, but I feel like I know them. So that's a really nice lesson for this 4 weeks, Aquarius, for you. Near future. And we have the 9 of Pentacles. So very much that very strong, independent. It's very much a female energy card for the females, the glass ceiling. But it's really about sort of congratulating yourself. 9 is the numerological sign for independence and completion. So you're really going places, and so once we've made this decision here, we jump straight to the 9. So you can see already that it's worthy of your energy to put in to do it and get it done, because you're going to reap rewards materially, particularly. So as you well know, the Pentacles are always about material, day-to-day life. Bill, you know, your job, your money, all that kind of thing. So a really nice card as well. Sort of looking really interesting. I'm wondering what's going to come up next, Aquarius, for you guys. Let's see what's happening that you're not realising. King of Cups, so a male energy sitting down here in the 7th position of what you don't realise is happening. This male energy is really important. This is a male energy that really is quite emotionally deep. However, like most of the male energy, it is kind of hidden in a way. It's deep down. It's not often that they can come out and express these emotions, but above and beyond this kind of energy, usually a Scorpio type of person or any water sign, male energy coming through is really important here, that you're missing it, and it's sort of saying, hello, you, here I am. So whoever this person is in your life, because obviously it's a king, so we're talking about real life characters here, you need to take heed of what this guy's got to say. He might not say it in so many words, but emotions sometimes don't need words, do they? They just are. Lovely card though. How others see you. 7 of Wands, you need to speak up. Use your voice, Aquarius, and you shall move forward. But voice must be used. Competitive life that we live in. However, unless you use your voice, you'll just be there without any sort of progress being made at all. So they're sort of asking you to speak up. Others around you that love you, speak up, say what you want, say what you need. Nice card. And it's always a good card because it always sort of rings true. You think, yeah, well, how am I going to, I just need to speak up. Let's have a look at positive feelings. Oh, that went quick. The Tower. So something is past its use by date. It is a structure, it's a way of doing things, it's a way you've been living. It can be a place you've been working in which really you feel like you've outgrown it, or there's something rotten to the core with this place. It's not sort of working well, it's on fire, it's been struck by lightning, which sometimes can result in very dire consequences. People are escaping from this tower. So it's almost like, what is this to you? And you are very well aware of it. So you need to change this. You need to abandon the tower because it's going to fall down. And you there, in turn, you find a new structure by which to live or to work in, perhaps. Perhaps it's your workplace. Perhaps it's just whatever you've been doing that's just not working anymore and it's outdated. So you need to chuck it out and start again, but with that energy. So it's great. So it's looking very constructive, I must say, actually, Aquarius, especially for you guys, because you are people that aren't afraid to sort of try new things and go right out there on the edge. Okay, final outcome. And we have 2 of Wands, so new directions coming in, decisions to move forward. Now, it doesn't matter here, you've got 2. 2s are always about decisions to be made. So here you've got the choice of the known or the unknown, but either's going to suit you well. So it's up to you which one you choose. But it doesn't matter which one it is, because in this case, very positive card, it is going to take you in the direction that you feel or you intuit that you need to go in. So it's really sort of full of wonder, really, because you think, oh, wow. You know, I can do something. If it's really out there and something that you don't know, go for it if that's what you want. And of all people, Aquariuses are the ones that would do that. They are sort of really out there type people that would choose the unknown rather than the known. They love experimenting, they love invention, they love anything that's right out there in the universe. Okay, thank you so much for listening, Aquarius. I hope you have a really great April and late March. Thank you.